Welcome back. We're here to do our weekly update for the karmic third party. Yes, if you do want a personal booking, you can go to the link directly below. Very separately, we have a live every week to check in where that connection is with masculine and feminine. Okay. What am I seeing going on here? Now, I do see this particular situation does look like it's taking a little bit of a shift. This potentially can be a time where the karmic is really going into hermit mode. And, it's always a little bit, frightening when an individual is going through that because it can mean that they're actually plotting. And I'm seeing how teachable are you as the crowning energy. I feel to a degree it's like they know that something is not correct. And I'm seeing two storylines coming through this week. I do feel some could be entertaining another individual. That is for those that are entertaining and having a karmic relationship. I feel there's temptation here, and I feel there's temptation to communicate with another individual. I also feel a second storyline that's coming through, and I feel that these are the two. One is there is an individual that they're communicating with, but they're keeping it a secret. The other message that's coming through for me this week with this pocket group is that the karmic is aware of the connection between divine feminine and masculine. And I feel it's almost like, knowing that that was there, but still going into it, going in where angels fetch tread. I feel there's a little bit of regret. I feel this week it's coming through a little bit stalkery. Now I'm looking at the top row. It's like, good grief. Okay, past tense position, follow the white rabbit. This person could be snooping through phones. This person could be hiding something at this point in time. And there's a big challenge at the moment. I feel the challenge is to admit, where the shortfalls are. And this can be a very codependent relationship where they're quite happy with the status quo, but not necessarily satisfied with the connection. I feel they're looking at home as like a prison, and this can be a metaphor. It can be a mental prison, spending a little bit too much time at home, having too much time to think. Yeah, there is an immaturity here. It's almost like really not having the confidence in themselves and knowing that something needs to change, but potentially they're going to have to address the drama. They do feel they're running out of time, and there could be a financial situation that is a bit tedious for them in the mix of this karmic relationship. I do feel some of them are always almost looking to an individual to help them. And this can be, like I said, quite karmic in nature. I feel there's two paths here. This could be somebody from the past that's coming back. This could have been somebody that they were directly married to. This, for some, they're even questioning marriage, especially for those that are directly married at this point in time. I feel they're almost checking in with, I don't know why I'm saying this, but I do feel some of them are actually checking into what a twin flame is. Bit of a question mark over that. It's like, okay, what is a twin flame? And I feel they've kind of maybe snooped, or, this could have been watching your profile, especially for those of you that are YouTubers that potentially have your own channel. It could be that they're snooping on your channel. I do feel a little bit of comparison here. I also feel for some, this can directly just be a family related dynamic. And it's like this person dealing with the karmic is really maybe connected through DNA or through family. There's a cycle moving through. It's not necessarily that this is a healthy environment as per se, but a cycle's wrapping up. I do feel the karmic themselves feels like they're in this notion of eat, pray, repeat. Some actually may have depression. Some maybe have some habits. I do see that coming through this week. especially with the card to the right. It's always tea time. It's almost like the absinthe drinker, this card. And I do feel it's very Neptunian in nature. Yeah, it's almost like knowing where their own habits were really to the detriment of their health, really looking at those things. They're very tempted. So this can be anything down to gluttony, to indulgence, addictive tendencies, intimate liaisons. This is some big crap coming up. And I feel directly at a foundation level, they are really struggling. I feel some of them this week could be a little bit paranoid. I feel some of them are holding, their cards close to their chest. It's almost like an element of embarrassment. I don't know why they're showing me this. Okay. I'm hearing the term a secret child. What's this to do with? Let's pull this card. Some may find that there is a secret child. I don't think this child is. This is a very old energy. If this is coming through, and you're saying, "I have no idea what you're on about," this is an old energy. Okay, this is probably for those that have been on the path a very long time. I feel potentially there was a feeling that they were having in this connection. They thought it was going to come to a head around, I would say, Christmas. They also had started something, opened an old door, and it really put a question mark over this direct connection at this point in time. I do feel they're worried about accommodation. I feel they're worried about, um, is this safe? Can they go into it? They're also worried, point blank, zero, about what is going on with counterpart, because I'm feeling they're almost paranoid. I think it's because of, the way they're looking at it this week. It's almost like there's something wrong with the other person, but it's really something personal going on with them. I do feel this person's entertaining leaving, but the conundrum they have is a financial situation. Some of them it's wellness. I do feel they also feel that counterpart is very bored with the status quo and wants this done. They've also seen a change within their energy. It's not kind of as I wouldn't say it's not as patient, because I do feel it's patient. It's not the same, and they're sensing it, and that's creating a bit of anxiousness. The simple things that used to be enjoyed are no longer enjoyed. And they're noticing that, but they're feeling it themselves, but they still don't want to change. And they do potentially feel this will be their undoing. They also feel their attitude has almost opened this up for the surface to crack. So, to a degree, they're aware that the commitment and the energy inside of the relationship has been damaged. And they almost feel that they can't blame anyone else, that they have done this themselves. That's a large level of self awareness. Yeah, interesting. Especially since the crowning energy is how teachable are you, and it's a 9, which is it's very ascended, but it's almost like when you have that light bulb moment and you go, "Oh crap, I did that." There's regret here, but they don't, even if they do feel regretful, some of them are waiting on a telephone call. It could be some news that they're waiting on. This could be for results or a decision that is pending, and I feel after that they know everything because they know it is going to be different. There is a person they're thinking about, and they do want to reach out to them. Divine Feminine, I also feel the karmic wants to reach out to you for some reason. Again, there's an element of regret. I'm hearing the term a moral conundrum. They don't know yet whether they're going to do it, but they're very close. I don't think they quite know what they're going to do, how they're going to react, so they're just sitting on it. They're a bit worried. Oh, I don't think this is a bad thing. I think they're a bit worried. They're a bit worried they will react poorly. They're worried that if they open up, they will be attacked. I feel they want to get something off their chest, but I do feel this is talking to the opposite party inside of this connection. I do feel this is the opposite party that had either an intimate relationship or a spiritual connection. So this could, like I said, I'm getting a few messages here. One is a family related dynamic. The karmic wants to reach out to the opposite party involved. Okay? It's a very strong message. I'm going to pull another card. I'm hearing the term forgiveness. They're wanting forgiveness, but they're also giving you some information that needed to come to you, but was always hidden. Okay, they're also making reference to a point where they deleted a message. Yeah, this is in relation to what was done. They've got a little secret. They've got a dirty little secret here, but they want to come clean. This could be to either side, but I'm very much thinking it's on the brink of coming out. Take care, beautifuls. I'll see you on the opposite side. If you want these readings ahead of the crowd, come through and join us. Come and get the support well and truly before March, preferably, because we're going through some big, big changes.